If I knew then what I know now. Stay tuned. Hi and welcome to my channel. In today's YouTube Shorty video, I want to talk about that phrase, if I knew then what I know now. We have probably all used that statement at one time or another in our lives. The thing is, we don't know everything at a particular time. It takes maturity, it takes wisdom, and it takes a lot of growth to learn the things that we need to learn in life. I know so many of us have made mistakes or maybe have regrets for decisions that we have made in the past. But at that time, we worked with the information and knowledge and wisdom that we had. And honestly, in my opinion, I believe that the mistakes we make along the way is what makes us who we are today. We are the people we are today because of those decisions. Sometimes we want to beat ourselves up for decisions we made in the past. We don't need to do that. I know it's so easy to look back and say, oh, if I knew then what I know now, I would have never done that, or I would have made a different decision. Well, who's to say the decision you made is right or wrong? When we make a decision, we don't know. We hope we're making the right decision, but it might turn out that it's the wrong decision. But that's okay. We don't have to beat ourselves up over it. You know, each day that we get older, we get wiser. We're wiser now than we were even 5 years ago or 10 years ago. So when you look back 30, 40, 50 years and question yourself and beat yourself up, you didn't have the same knowledge and information at the time to make a wiser decision. And you know what? Even that's okay. Because of our mistakes that we make or the wrong decisions that we make, that's how we learn, that's how we grow. And that is what puts us where we are today. So it's not necessarily a bad thing. And I know many of us struggle with that. For me personally, to give one example, I could say, oh my, if I knew then what I know now, I wouldn't have gotten married at such a young age. I mean, I knew nothing, and I was far too young. I didn't think that at the time. But really, was that a bad decision or a wrong decision? I think not, because then I wouldn't have the 3 beautiful children that I have today. So anytime you feel bad because you feel like you made a wrong decision because you weren't mature then or you didn't have much wisdom then, try to find the good in it. If you really look at it, something good came out of it. You may regret that you picked up and moved 30 years ago and you wish you wouldn't have, or you feel like that's a mistake. But if you stop and think where you're at now, the life you have now, the people that are in your life and around you now, you wouldn't have any of that if you hadn't picked up and moved. So it's all in how we want to look at it. We can decide and choose to see the good in all things, even when we made a wrong turn and made a wrong decision, something good came out of it. It's there. All we have to do is open our eyes and look at it. And that's the way I feel about it. I no longer question, oh, if I knew then what I know now, because I wouldn't be where I'm at now if I had done things any differently, whether they were mistakes or not. So I just had that on my mind today, and I wanted to know how you feel about it. Please share in the comments section if you've ever done that, if I knew then what I know now. And would you really do things any differently? Well, now I'm going to leave you with an inside beauty tip. My inside beauty tip today is a poem called Musical Power. Oh, to be a musician, to have an instrument to play, to pour one's soul into each note, to let the music have its way, to release one's pent-up passion, be it anger, be it love, to play with true compassion as a gift from God above, to express one's inner joy, to let one's spirit soar, to free one's self to dance, to sing loudly from one's core, to tease and please one's inner child, to relieve and ease one's aging mind, to soothe and smooth one's secret hurts, to trap, to free, to lose, to find, to allow one's heart to burst, to seduce with notes of love, to communicate with angels, to slap the devil's glove, to do all this with music, with an awesome, wondrous feat, such power in one's fingers, in one's voice, and in one's feet, to command the world's emotions. What an international rush, just by playing music, or is the music playing us? I do not know how to play any musical instrument at all. My grandmother, who played by ear, she never took a lesson, but she played piano all her life up until she was 102 years old. She tried to teach me when I was a little girl. I learned a few basics, but that was about it. I never could play any instrument. I'm not a singer either. I like to sing, but I can't sing. Now, dancing, I absolutely love to dance. It's something I have done since I was 3 years old, and I still do. Each and every day, I dance to at least one song every day. Music just fills my soul. Music just opens me up to joy, and I love music. I have so many emotions when I hear music. Some songs bring back funny, happy moments that you just want to laugh because of what you're remembering. Some songs bring tears and sadness. But all songs make me want to dance. And when I'm dancing, I am happy. I am joyful. So I can't play a musical instrument, but the music sure can play me. And it plays me right into joy. And I love it. Do you feel that way about music? I'd love to know. Well, I thank you so much for being here today. I truly do appreciate it. And until we meet again, this is the old girl signing out. See ya.